Hi, my name is Jerry Hoose. I'm 60, well, I'll be 66 in about 3 weeks, so I guess technically I'm 65. I was born in California, June 1945, but at about age 6 months, my parents moved to Brooklyn, where I grew up, and I've been a New Yorker ever since. I love New York. I always say if it had just been the riot or the uprising, or whatever you want to call it, if it had just been that, I don't think much change would have happened. I don't attribute much of the advances we've made to the specific riots. I attribute the advances we made to what we did right after the riot. Within a week or so, I was part of a group of militant, at the time, gay people who were trying to put together a more militant kind of organization. We had a group called Mattachine. They were very establishment, very shirt and tie, very please accept us. The new feeling was, first of all, I've never looked to be accepted by anybody. Accepted to me is the dirtiest word in the gay lingo. I'm not looking to be accepted. I am me. I am proud of what I am. And there were a lot of people back then that felt the same way. So we set about to form an organization that was going to encourage pride in ourselves. It was going to encourage absolute equal rights between the gay community and the heterosexual community. We were going to push for changes, and if we couldn't get changes, we were going to demonstrate, put ourselves out there, and put ourselves in danger. Look, we had been in danger forever to begin with. Every night when we walked out into the street, we were in danger. So now we were putting ourselves out there in danger for a reason, to accomplish something, to improve our lives, to state our worth, to declare our pride. And within a week or two, we formed an organization, and I was one of the founders of it, called Gay Liberation Front, better known as GLF. And GLF was a pretty wild scene. The good thing about it is it was women, men, transsexuals, transgendered. It was everything. It was the whole gamut of the LGBT community at the beginning of GLF. And we set about to change the world, and we did. And I consider that first year between the Stonewall uprising riots, uprising/riots, and the first march, which was a year later, which I was involved in putting together, I consider that first year, I call it from the shadows to sunlight. I did a forum at the Center for SAGE on this. The nights of Stonewall, we were in the shadows. We were fighting back, throwing rocks behind trees, in the dark, as we had always been. 1 year later, we marched in the sunlight up to Central Park, into the sheep meadow, proudly, in your face, and it was just a remarkable year, and it was the year that changed our future and our history. I have a friend that asked me recently, he donates to a lot of gay organizations and gay causes, and he asked me if I felt SAGE should be one of the causes he donates to, and I said absolutely so. And I explained to him how much I have been personally helped by SAGE. I mean, I would have to say SAGE basically saved my life through the crisis that I went through. They helped with medical issues, they help with legal issues, they've gotten me through, they've navigated the system for me, I've never been able to do any of that on my own, and a shout out to my wonderful social worker, David D'Onofrio, who for the last 5 years has basically pulled me through the biggest crisis of my life. David and Sage got me through it, and I'm one of the biggest, loudest people saying, you know, Sage needs your help, go and do it, because there is no other organization for people like me, people of my age, LGBT people, elder. There's just no other place for us to get specific help that we do here.